Boom, what's going on, y'all? It's Isaac of AllStar Lifestyle. I got this time right now to give out this message because, I've been ripping and running around everywhere, but let me go ahead and get to it. Listen, you got to know when to leave certain environments. You got to know when to leave situations. You got to know when to leave lovers. You got to know when you leave friends, family. You have to know when to leave jobs. You got to know these things. And what I mean by that is that we all have this deep down intuition thinking, this voice that's loud and clear that lets us know that this doesn't no longer serve me anymore. And not serving in the sense as this wasn't a great experience, because the thing is that everything is meant to teach you. And you can learn that through the seasons. You can learn that through holidays, how things change, right? That is the point of evolution. That's the point of life. So say you have $1 million mindset, right? And you're in a situation, let's say you're around some friends, and these been your friends since middle school. You guys been cool. You guys have long-term memories, been through each other's houses, crazy video game tournaments or whatever the case is. But your mindset is to the point of, okay, I want to make millions. I have ambition. I got this creativity that I know I could put out right now. And I have the plan. Let's execute it together. Let's all do this together. Okay, boom, you give it to them. But they're like, nah, I'd rather do this. I'd rather do that. Maybe you were partying a lot, but then you're like, you know what? I did that a lot. Let me go ahead and move to the next level and make the party instead of being the person that goes to the party. Okay, cool. Let me tell my friends. Let me get them on board. You do that. They don't have the same drive as you. They don't have the same thinking pattern as you. They're like, nah, I'd rather, just kind of chill. Or maybe they're like, hell yeah, hell yeah. To them, it's the useful motivation of that is what that, let's move forward with it. But there's no action behind it. It falls through. Maybe you do start it, but then it falls through and no one has the same drive as you have. And it doesn't have to even be in the situation, but it can be in different situations as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be just executing something like that. But the thing is that you got to see that and let it go. You got to leave things where they're supposed to be. Because truthfully, you're going to feel dissatisfied within yourself. Because you're like, damn, I want to go to the next level, but I want my friends with me. I don't want to let my friends go. Truthfully, you don't even have to necessarily, quote unquote, leave them behind. You can, reach out with love and everything, but you got to move on to the next step. Even in a job or an environment, when you hit the wall with certain shit. I forgot where I heard that from, but when you hit the wall, bruh. And when you hit the wall, you got to move on to the next thing. Because maybe this job was meant to teach you how to do a sales or how to speak to people. Okay, boom. Now this next job is going to teach you how to manage money better and count it properly. Okay, boom. Same thing applies to different ways. Maybe one place is going to teach you how to do compassion or teach you more compassion about how people really move and how people are. And you can gain people's skills through these certain things. Boom. Okay. Maybe this place taught you how to have leadership or have some more grit because there's envious people in your job. Boom. Okay. These things are happening. But we can't stay where you're supposed to be because the whole point is to move on and level up and evolve. That's what life truly is. And that's why there's this feeling of being stagnant. And I'm just, I'm too comfortable. I'm too this, I'm too that. That's the whole point. That's why people can get depressed in certain things, because you're not following what you want to actually do. There's a lot of people out here that they want people to go with them. But the people don't follow until the shepherd takes the step to move forward. You have to step forward in order for other people to follow into that path and footsteps. People could be lost and confused. Maybe you could be the person that steps into that path and does it, goes head first and just steps into it. Because you're like, fuck it, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. You go for it. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yes, I know. But that's what makes this fun. That's what the risk comes into. You got to know when to let go of these environments. Because the thinking, you get visions, maybe you get plans. Maybe you start to meet new people who connect, or people who are above you and want to help you learn. And you're bringing it back to whomever was in your environment. And you're like, hey, this is something. But real shit, not a lot of people are going to get to that thinking. Or it's not even the sense that they're not capable. It's just that they don't want to. But if you want to, you have to keep moving forward. But are you going to allow that to define your future? And again, I say this out there and I'm going to keep saying it. You say it's easier said than done. No, it's done. It's easier done than said. Because you've been programmed to think that this is easy. to say it more when it's really easier to do it more. Learn how to let go of what needs to be let go. People can reach their potential by seeing that and understanding the signs and learn from what's happening. Because everything, truthfully, is a learning thing. And if you want to be where you want to be at, because that's what you love and that's what you want to do, I'm not going to judge you and I'm not going to take that away from you at all. Do what you love. Do what you like. But these are for the ones who are yearning for that shit. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. That deep yearning of freedom that's inside you that wants to move forward. You have that so much. And don't even allow the desire to stop you. Because you could feel the desire so much and think about it all day that you feel content with just feeling and moving like that. When the whole point is to do it. And you can do it. Just remember, learn to let go. Learn when to leave. A lot of things don't serve you. And listen, because you will hear it. And if you don't hear it, don't listen to whatever's external, you will know it. And I know you know it. And you know that you know that. AllStar Lifestyle, baby.